Hi, sugar pies. Hello. Howdy. Hi, y'all. Oh my God. I'm so ridiculous. I'm sorry. How's it going today? I hope you had a great weekend and I hope you're having a fabulous day, no matter what day of the week it is, no matter what month or what year or whatever. Whenever you're watching this, the bottom line is I hope you're doing good, babe. Always. So, anywho, this is going to be another video in the girl world world. I know. I've just been so infatuated by what's going on lately. I'm just like, oh, when I'm not busy doing my normal like having a normal life, like, going to sporting events, going to, the nieces and nephews sporting events, going to visit loved ones, going to do the daily shopping routines, or, well, not daily, but, going on outings to go shopping and grocery shopping and taking care of the household, cleaning, cooking, all that, having a normal life. When I get to have time to do my little research for YouTube land for you guys and for my enjoyment as well, because I enjoy this, I watch all the girl world stuff going on, and it is literally like watching reality TV. It feels like, and that's what I love reality. I don't like today's reality TV. I don't watch none of that shit anymore. I watch, to put it in perspective, when I can't find anything else to watch, when I have some time to sit down and watch and enjoy some downtime. If I'm not in the mood for, like, a movie or something like that, or I can't find a good show to, like, get into, I will rewatch old reality shows from years ago that I've watched about a dozen times. Well, I just started Bad Girls Club All-Star Battle, the first season. I just started that today and have been watching, even though I have seen it about a dozen times or probably more. I go back and I watch Rock of Love or Daisy of Love. Remember that one? Oh my gosh. Or Flavor of Love. Or For the Love of Ray J. I didn't really get into the Ray J one that well, but I loved Rock of Love. Oh, Real Chance at Love. Real and Chance, they were hilarious. Like Bad Girls, and of course Bad Girls Club. That's my favorite. I love watching that when my cousin comes over and we have coffee talk and chat and chilling, and we'll have our coffee and then we'll go, smoke a little bit, and then we'll watch Bad Girls Club and be like, oh my God, you remember this? Because she was into it too. We both were like very much into Bad Girls Club. Like, if you know, you know. But that was, yeah. It was like our favorite. That's how I know Flo. Healing with Flo on here. She was on the Bad Girls Club many, many years ago. She was on like the 4th season. Yeah. So when it first started, like, she is an OG of that. And she was the very first one that was my very first favorite and that I related to so much. But she's crazy how different she is now than she was then. Like, she's just check her out. Healing with Flo on here. She found a very deep spiritual, just like I am doing. She was the one who inspired me maybe I should go on this path, because I found her again when my brother died in 2020. And, you know, I was like, oh, Flo from Bad Girls Club. Oh my God, she's my favorite. I didn't know she had a YouTube channel. And it's all about healing through spirituality and other ways, you know, like ways to heal your body. Like she, you know, she helps people, and she's very in tune with the universe and the energies and all that spiritual stuff. I won't get too much into it. Maybe you're not here for that. But anyway, okay, you're not here for all that. So I will end that right there. You guys know, if you've been here, if you're one of my A1 day ones, you already know that I love to chit chat with you guys. And I mean, hang on. All right, we're good. Okay, sorry about that. My computer was being weird. We're good though. We're good though. Okay. I have a little bit of an ADHD brain. Be all right. Okay. Anyway, okay. Back to the topic at hand. Girl World. There has been little side characters that pop up every once in a while in Girl World. We know this. I'm going to talk to you as if you are familiar with everything that I'm talking about, because like I said before, you clicked on this video, so you must be into the girlverse of Girl World, whatever. Specifically the Amber Lynn Reed part. Anyway, God. I really, really, really dislike her, but at the same time, I want her to be a better person. And I think that's why I'm so glued, because she says she's going to be a better person, and she says she's doing all this. Recently, I've seen videos where I really think that she is taking my advice. I'm not trying to sound any type of way, but it is no surprise that Amberlynn Reed watches every single video, every single thing about herself, no matter how big or small the channel reporting on her is, because this is a very small channel. She has seen, I can just tell. You don't have to be a rocket scientist. She leaves little hints and you can see it. The reaction channels, she's more out about it. Like she'll call them out by name and stuff. But the littler ones, I can see things, dear. And I'm intuitive. And I just know it. And I want to genuinely believe that she has taken everything that I've said. And Amber, if you see this, which you probably will, 9 out of 10, because it has something to do with you. I really, truly hope that you are genuinely becoming a better person, trying to become a better person, and not just putting on for the show. Because that's a very real possibility, because you are very deceitful and manipulative. So I'm just going to say this, Amber. This is what you're going to have to do to make us believe you. And to let us know that you're being genuine, if you are being genuine. Take accountability for real. Say out loud to all of us, this is what I did wrong. Address things. Address how you treat the animals, all the animal stuff. No lies. No more lies. Address it. Address how you acted towards Libby when she was a teenager and you were a grown-ass woman. You need to address these things. Address the thing, like sincerely address them. There's a lot more than just that, but those are the more serious ones, to be honest, to be frank, to be FBI frank. If you know, you know. But you're really going to have to take accountability for the things that people are calling you out on, instead of just ignoring it and hoping it'll go away. It's not going to go away. Address all the questionable stuff, Amber. Be genuine. Take accountability. For real. And then everything will fall in place. Everything will fall in place. But you got to do these things, girl. You have to. I'm one of those people, I like to believe that there is honesty and goodness in everybody. They just choose not to show it or use it or whatever. And as much as I dislike you, there are things that you could do. And if you're genuine, I mean, it's not going to be hard if you're genuinely like concerned about, oh, I want to be a better person. I mean, you got to take accountability. Bottom line. Anyway. Okay. Back on track. Recently, you know, we all talked about Amber Lynn and her girlfriend breaking up, and her girlfriend is allegedly a feeder. Allegedly, we say, but had a profile on FetLife that said she was into feederism and all this stuff. But I digress. All right, let me just pop this up. Let me pop this up here. I watched this very interesting video about this person. And we're going to watch that. But first, oh no, am I getting a, oh no. Amber cursed me. I think I'm getting a cold sore on my lip. No. I just felt it. I hope it's just a pimple. I hate it. Anyway. Sorry, I'm so ADHD brained. Oh, see, I was trying to do too many things at once while talking. All right. First, we're going to explore Instagram on the new channel that I've made, Sarah Lee X0X0. It's XOXO, but instead of O's, it's like the number 0. So if you want to check me out, feel free. I just made this recently. 1 second. All right. I just made this recently. So if you want to go, give your girl a little follow and watch them. I mean, basically, I post pretty much the same stuff I do here, but pretty much. There'll probably be other things on here, like when I actually start like communicating with you guys on here or whatever, that I won't be putting on here and whatever. But anyways, all right, back to the point. there was a breakup that happened, and we were catching, I personally was watching, all the stuff on Instagram and, whatever. And there was a lady by the name of Rose. Remember, we talked about, I wasn't sure how to feel about her, but we're going to get to know her now. And we're going to find out how we feel about her. Look, we're going to look on Instagram and we're going to watch a video that I found that is very interesting about this Rose lady. And like I was saying, Rose popped up and made a comment on Emily's. We'll just pop it up. Let's just look at it on Instagram. Let's see. All this is Flo, by the way. She even has an Instagram. All right, let's see. Oh, why don't I just go to... Is it apathetic facts? Hang on. Oh, wow, we have one follower. Okay. Oh. Hang on, I gotta do a... sound check real quick. Hang on, we'll find this real fast, and then I will do a little sound check. Despectful moments, I think, is where we seen. Shout out, love, love, love despectful moments. All right, I'm gonna check sound real quick. Check. All right, I'm gonna check sound real quick. All right, we're good. All right, where was... Let's go back. Here we go. This is not who we are talking about. This is just somebody who tweeted what she said. This is Rose. Remember, we read this. I commented this on Emily's Instagram publicly about the fake cat screenshot because I stand behind it. Amber Reed was in my DMs within 20 minutes. And this is her. This is what she said under those screenshots. Remember, they said they were obviously fake. They weren't real. But it was obviously somebody saying that Amber threw herself down on the couch, acting like a toddler, throwing a tantrum, and didn't know that Rarity was on the couch, and she landed on her and unalived her. It was so obviously painfully fake, though, that whatever. It was fake. It was fake. I don't care how bad you like or dislike Amber. That shit was fake. Anyway, this is what she said on that. This is honestly really gross to do to Rarity. Yes, it is. Some people really need to touch grass. That's true. You've broken up with Amber. At this point, girl world needs to leave you alone. Literally, what else can you do? You did the thing they claimed they wanted. This is just so wrong and mentally deranged. Just so you know, most people online are sharing that sentiment, whether they like you or not. This seems like an isolated weirdo looking for girl world clout. That last line. After what I've seen, really is quite funny. Oh, yeah, and there's my comment. Doing a deep dive on this Rose lady. She's exactly like Amber. You will see that. Guys, please, I beg you, do some research on this person. She is clout chasing lol cow in the making. She is. This is a person who is a lol cow in the making. You know what that is. If you're here, you know what that is. So I don't need to explain. My first feelings towards this girl, I was like trying to give her the benefit of the doubt, but really, I don't like agreeing with Amber Lynn, but like she kind of had a valid point now. I mean, she did, but she didn't. This girl claims, okay, I'm anti-feederism is what Rose said. Remember that. I don't want Emily. This convo is fucking weird. What's the point in following her? Exactly, Amber. What's the point in following her? You're anti-feederism. And this is Amber Lynn again admitting that she knows that Emily was into that. Why do you want to see her post breakup? You heard that she might slip in your DMs by a troll, then you go follow her, and on top of that, comment on her page like that's sus. Has nothing to do with trolls. You guys. And then, of course, she wanted to put... Rose knew what she was doing when she she did this. She knew it. And with the cheating that has come up in not only my tarot reading, and it came up in the Ankle did a tarot reading the other day, which he took a lot more serious than he did the first time I seen him. The first time he did a tarot reading, well, not the first time he did one, but the first time I seen him do one, he was not taking it seriously, and it kind of irritated me, but he took this one seriously and I liked it. So I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like you take all this in. This is me. I don't fuck with feeders. I have no reason to entertain her. And I already, frankly, don't like that people connect me to you. So have fun being angry over nothing, dude. I'm over this convo. Girl, you did entertain her by following her and commenting the day after we broke up. It's giving desperate. It kind of is. It kind of is. It kind of is. And then she shows her irrelevant. I mean, it is irrelevant, but it is relevant. This goes to show that Emily has been watching this Rose lady. She has been watching her because Rose is in to the feeder stuff. As much as she says she's anti-feeder, you guys, what I'm about to show you this video is going to hit. Why do I give a fuck that she liked the video almost 3 years ago? Well, a year and a half, whatever. There was gaslighting. This is like Amber Lynn fighting with herself. This is like two Amber Lynns. And I need to just show you the video. But now that I have got you guys caught up, in case you needed it, we need to go over to YouTube. Because I got a video that I want y'all to watch with me. So we can truly get to know who Rose really is. Hang on. Oh my. A new video from the ankle. Okay, hang on. Let's find this. Man, this would be so much easier to do if I still had my mouse took a crap on me. So, hang on. Excuse me. I keep forgetting I'm on my laptop and not like, it's different on my phone. I'm usually on my phone looking for this stuff, but man, I should have subscribed to her. I think she's called Nerfy. Yeah. She's been at this. She's another Amber. I didn't know her. I just came across her. But this dear sweet lady video. Girl World's newest pick me girl. Yep. And it's all about Rosie. Our newest pick me girl. Let's get through this.
I'm a nice person, man. I never want to hurt anybody's feelings, but I will.
The one thing that many people on YouTube and real life either really love or really hate is an echo chamber. These are little safe spaces.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I cannot stand echo chambers. Like, I always like to tell you guys here, we can agree to disagree. Some of y'all who have been here and who I could have swore got it. Some people who I was like, oh yeah, you're in the vibe tribe. Yeah. They have turned out, oh, I guess they really can't agree to disagree on things. They weak sauce. The real will ride, the fake will divide. If you can agree to disagree on things here, then you're part of the vibe tribe. I've always said that. And some people thought they were. And when shit got too real, they pieced out. Fake, 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 fake. I can't stand that shit. I will not have an echo chamber. If people disagree with me on things, that's fine. But you're going to respect me. And I'll respect you too. I mean, come on. We don't have to agree on everything. Anyway, I can't stand an echo chamber.
Cases people build and hide deep inside because no other differing opinion can touch them there.
Uh-huh.
This brings us to Quirky Loves Rosie.
Oh my God. You guys, it's Amber. This is Amber 2.0. Like, I have a feeling that she's probably worse than Amber. At least she wears different makeup than just those damn wings. I don't know. I'm trying to say something nice. After I've already watched this video once. I just wanted to come on here and watch it with you guys so you could see it. If you see this, Nerfy, I don't know what your real name is or anything or what you go by. Please, this is an appreciation. I'm not trying to, like, step on any toes or anything. When I watch videos from other creators, this is me, like, I like you. I like what you got going on, and I'm going to check out more stuff that you're doing because I like your channel. I just happened to come across you, and you did this video, which I feel like is a very, very important video because I haven't seen anybody talk about this girl. And it needs to be talked about. So this is very much appreciation, and I'm definitely subscribing, and I definitely encourage anybody that sees this video, if you're in girl world, please go subscribe, please.
Honestly, I never thought I would make a video about her, but because we have a brief history, someone alerted me that she was responding to the drama between ALR and Zachary Michael, not to mention what's going on with Emily, which I found a little bit odd simply because if you listen to her talk, she's nothing like ALR or Foodie. I will give it to her. She tries very hard to make sure she doesn't act like them openly. Well, other than eating on live stream nearly every single one she does.
I'm like so excited that I'm almost a little nervous because I'm just like giddy that this came out so good. Okay. Rosie, just shut up and eat.
So far, she is exactly like Foodie Beauty, Chantal, and Amber. I have seen, and another lolcow enters the arena of heavyweights.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so much better with the toppings. This is so good, you guys. Make this. Make this. Make this.
And she doesn't normally comment on this kind of thing. But in my Discord and on my channel, I've been hinting at a new locale as I build up things, like my backlog or evidence. So here she is, ladies and germs, the brand new locale for us to watch. If you like this kind of content, give me a like, maybe subscribe, and let's get a little deeper.
Please do. Please do.
Into this.
It's just silly. Because one of the bigger, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Critiques of me, I guess, is that, like, I like attention. I'm a clout chaser. Yeah, criticisms. Thank you. Of me is, like, that I basically just, I like attention. Let me be so fucking for real. Anybody with a YouTube channel likes attention. Any reaction.
Okay. This is what I have to say about that statement. There's difference of attention. There's a different kind of attention. I want attention to my channel, of course, not necessarily to me as a person, But to my channel and what I got going on and stuff, yeah. But I don't care. Like, girl, I don't like negative attention. To you, attention, to you and Amber and all y'all bitches, attention is attention. You love it all. For people like me, we only want good attention because we are good people. So let me be so fucking for real when I say this. There is a difference in the types of attention.
Actor that you like, any vlogger that you watch, anybody on the internet with their face attached to it likes attention. I'm not going to sit here and be like, no, guys, I don't like attention. I'm traumatized. I'm mentally ill. And I have a lot of fucking problems. I like attention. I didn't get enough as a child. Sue me. And it's interesting to me because I live in...
Ew. Oh, God. Oh, you guys. All right. I want to tell you a little story about what was my bottom line when I knew I had to lose weight. My bottom line was when my neck started disappearing. I looked in the mirror and I started to have no neck. I was like, no. I weigh myself. I'm pushing 310. No, I have to do something. I don't know how y'all are comfortable sitting there having no neck. This is just me. I'm not, okay? I'm being serious. I'm being all the way for real when I say this. Like, that was my bottom line. When I noticed I started to have no neck, that was my bottom line. And I was like, I got to do something about this. I'm just saying, just making an observation.
Live in this body, and I relate in a lot of ways that other people don't.
Before we get into all of that, though, I think it would be fair for me to explain my history with her. As you guys know, I have a pretty
very fair, because this is my first time getting to know this YouTuber as well, Nerfy.
Thriving Discord, link in the description down below, that I give other creators that don't know how or don't want to make one a place, and even give them their own channels. The works. Well, Rosie landed there after attempting very hard to befriend another reaction channel sometime in June or July. I'm not going to say the name because that's their business, but then boom, I have Rosie in my Discord. Almost immediately she made the rounds. Now, I didn't have as many as I do now.
See, I've been wanting to mess around with Discord. I know I flirted with it a little bit and I made a channel, but I kind of got out of it. Like, but maybe eventually I'm trying to focus like on like YouTube, and I got the little Instagram to help promote whatever and talk to you guys and whatever, be more personable. But yeah, Discord, I've talked about it with you guys before, but I think I made one. I don't remember. I don't use it.
But she went to nearly every one of these creators and introduced herself. These messages have all been deleted and lost to time simply because, well, this was months ago. And
yeah, she strikes me as she's obsessed with Girl World. I mean, we all are to an extent. Hello. But she wants to be in it so badly. Oh my God, it's pathetic. But hey, girl, you got our attention. Let's see if you like all this attention.
And I will get into the otherwise a little bit later. While making these rounds, she had a very well-honed knack for trying to get people behind her, trying to incite conversation that was not allowed, and trying to get a frenzy going over Emily and Emily's extracurricular activities, which led to more rules for my server to ensure that this will never happen again.
Whoa! Sorry, I had to go read that tea really fast. I'm in Nerfy's Discord by the invite of. I'm not going to say what I just read, but oh my God, T.
So there we go. I have Rosie in my server, and immediately 2 reaction channels told me they did not want to speak anymore with her in there. And one actively left and asked me to let them know when Rosie was gone. Now, I'm a pretty nice human, and I asked around, and most claimed she was turning her life around. But the majority said she did not belong there.
See, now we come to the I am anti-feeder. I am anti-feeder. I was in that community, which she did that. We seen where she sent Amber Lynn the screenshots of her doing an interview with somebody. And I am anti-feeder. I am against these people, but you're following Emily, who is allegedly into that. Just saying. But now we get into that. Oh, yeah, I was giving her the benefit of the doubt first because I was like, oh, she was into that and now she's getting out of it and she, blase.
Because remember, you never touch the poo. But I wanted to give her a chance. It turns into her trying to become the go-to source and expert for a certain activity that Amber and Emily had recently been found in taking part in.
Hi, my name is Rosie, and I was groomed.
Here it is.
And it's a long story.
Now, to be completely clear, I have a lot of rules in my Discord because I want it to be a safe environment for the people that are in there. One of them was at the time and still is the rule that what Amber and Emily liked to do can be talked about, but nothing in detail, no videos, photos, or anything that people might find uncomfortable or even triggering. Nearly immediately, my mods were warning her about her content and what she was saying. I began to get a nearly unending stream of messages from my mods and from Rosie about a mod messaging her to follow the rules, or as she phrased it, bullying her. Now, she's going to say that she was confused, and I will give it to you. She might have been confused because she was new to Discord, or at least that's what she told me. But after the 4th or 5th message from my mods, I was beginning to get annoyed. Then the event happened. Now, I do not keep an echo chamber in my Discord or on my channel. What I do is I will control my mods, and that's the extent of it. There is no restriction to what people or who people can talk about in my Discord as long as they follow the rules. There was a mod sharing her opinions on Rosie very openly at one point, and she had to be demoted for this for a time because she needs to appear unbiased. But that being said, when everyone is a bit up in arms, you have to take some kind of action. So I did. Another Rosie fire put out, even if she didn't start this one. Well, okay, this exact one. Then a few weeks later, I get a random Discord message from someone informing me on something that I was not aware of. Actually, explicit content of Rosie out there on the internet. Now, I have nothing really against people that do this kind of content, but...
Oh, I didn't catch that the first time I watched it. Well, I watched this, but I didn't watch it. So I'm really watching it with you guys, but explicit. Oh my.
I discussed it with my mods as well as a few other content creators, for advice, and I decided it was time for Rosie to go. I wanted to be nice, but I have to protect my channel and Discord first and foremost. And this kind of
yes, girl,
imagery did not match what I wanted in my Discord or my channel, let alone any YouTube channel, if I'm being completely fair. After that, I didn't see much about her. Didn't really care, if I'm being completely honest with you, because I'm trying to get out of Girl World. Well, okay, half out. Until I got a message about a live stream because someone...
Girl, I know. Once you get into Girl World, I need to get out of it too, but there's so much things going on. It's oh my gosh, there's more to talk about every day. It feels like, anyway.
and had some interesting things to say. So here we are to cover these, hopefully once and only once, and then I will finally let Rosie fade into the distance of my mind, never to bother me again. Well,
Perfect. The girl of my own heart. That's what I should do with Amber, honestly, but I will. There's other things that we can talk about. We're not strictly a girl world channel.
one can hope.
So this shit going on right now with ALR, Amber Lynn, and the and Zachary Michael, I have some thoughts. Because if you guys have no idea what Girl World is, I'm so sorry. This is not the time. But as a lot of you know, I used to be a really big fan of Zachary Michael. I'm no longer a fan of Zachary Michael. And I have my reasons, and we may even get into that because Zachary Michael is not who they portray themselves to be online. Zachary Michael is a lot faker than I ever realized, and it's really upsetting because I was a pretty diehard fan of his.
Now, I find it amazing that she has admitted to talking to Jordy and Zachary Michael. Why? Because she claims not to be friends with reaction channels, nor ever want to be.
And that's what I think, Nara. That's one of the biggest reasons I stepped aside from engaging with reactions at all. Because
and here we have a comment to Nerfy. Hi, Nerfy. I just want to say I'm sorry to you directly. I'm using voice to text, so I'm sorry if this is weird in terms of the grammar set up or whatever. But I just wanted to tell you that I'm sorry because I am new in the server, the Discord that they were talking about. And I didn't mean to cause any problems. So I already apologized to the moderator, but I joined yesterday when the Discord was shouted out. So I'll keep that under advisement forward. I'm just really passionate about a certain topic, and I didn't think about the setup of the rules and everything, so I apologize.
Because I fucking refuse to be like them in that sense of fueling reaction channels and giving them more content, like with that weird meta symbiotic like bullshit.
Girl, but you were getting a hold of them and talking to them. See, like you were hitting up every single reaction channel, but you don't fuck with them because they won't like talk. Like what? Like, see what I mean? She is very much Amber. Why do these big bitches act like this? It's weird. It's so weird. They have these personality disorders. Like, I don't know. I mean, we all got disorders, but goddamn, you know what I mean?
Tornado that they create within each other.
Well, that's rather funny because she was trying to be friends with me and every other reactor she could get her claws into in my Discord.
Exactly.
Honestly, if anything, she is not like Foodie or Amber simply because I don't think that they would be this proactive in their manipulation. Trying to get people to like you in a way that makes people hesitant to say anything negative about you.
She don't care. Like, sorry, I'm putting stuff away, but it's pathetic. It's really pathetic. And it's a lot like Amber Lynn. It's a lot like her, but I agree. I don't feel like Amber is that proactive about it. Okay.
In fact, on her own live stream, she doesn't allow any negativity or criticism or anything that is not viewed as ass patting her. She will block people for giving an opinion on a cupboard after someone just said it was bothering them. 10 minutes, she went off on this person for 10 minutes. She likes to believe that she is the queen in her universe, but a queen often listens to her audience and people. No, Rosie is more of a dictator. Not only that,
Hence the echo chamber.
but rather than mark her videos as not for kids, she will simply hide the minors in her YouTube so we can't see them. But they're still there.
There are children in the live who? Oh my god, yeah, that account's getting blocked. No. This is an 18 plus space. I cuss too much. I think the account you deleted was that picture looked like a minor.
After pointing them out and saying their username for any predator that might come across it, singling the minors out, that is. Because if she made it for adults, she would not be able to properly monetize, like a good person. She actively surrounds herself with people that have nothing bad to say about her and encourages her to eat more and more on camera.
Oh my God, this is absolutely disgusting. Even Amber Lynn isn't this disgusting. This is fucking, oh my God, this makes it. I had to collect myself. This is gross. Forewarning. Look at her shirt. It's just so sloppy and disgusting, dude. This is feeder content, dude. This is feeder content. Sorry, not sorry, but it is. This is hardcore feeder content. This is slightly more, slightly less. Amber's content is like softcore. This is hardcore.
Now, if there is one thing that she does love, it's to compare herself to Amber and even try and talk about the drama that's going on in Amberverse. So the idea of her talking to Emily and following her on Instagram is not that shocking. The only thing shocking is that it took her this long. See, Rosie is not new to that circle, not even close. She has made her rounds over and over again in podcasts, interviews, and other places in order to try and cement herself in this expert of a sub-genre position. Now, I can't attest to how much of what she has said is true or how much is a lie. But I will say that the pictures and what she said in these places is evident. How she behaved in my Discord is evidence. If anyone started talking about the eating activity, Rosie was all too happy to pipe in as the expert. After all, she did make the rounds on the internet, I believe, that revolved around that subculture. And she likes to believe that she did things justice in the mini rounds she made with those podcasts and things of that nature, which honestly just made her look even worse now that she simply sits there for hours and eats on camera, claiming this is how you do it. Sure, if you have a lack of creativity and talent. She has actively manipulated some reaction channels like Michelle McDaniel, who made a video on her, but she was manipulated into making videos about her and praised them for being accurate. The issue is not that she talked to these reactors, but rather that she manipulated them into being on her side, even though that was likely not the intention of the reaction channels to begin with. She just wants to make sure everybody agrees that what she's doing is completely acceptable. As far as videos, you are only going to get to see a select few on her channel. No. She does lives. She lives and breathes in live streams.
I'd like that, but that's not sushi.
Live streams are where you can get the most dirt from these people. That's why Amber Lynn put her live streams behind a paywall.
That's a bastardization of sushi.
Oh my God.
It is a quesadilla. I just finished and I'm full. Excuse me.
Sean Combs is a monster.
I want to speak about this now because I witnessed everything.
Diddy. Just reminded me of everybody calling Amber Lynn Diddy Reed. Diddy Lynn Reed. Because she's the PDF file stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that was absolutely repulsive. This human being, like, how can you find that attractive? This or what comes out of this?
All right, guys. It's time to rally. Sink. 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 Sink.
Well, okay, she tries to
Ugh.
breathe. But don't worry, it's not just her eating.
Homemade jerky I have not had since I was like a kid. Right now I'm just polishing off some chicken salad.
Ugh.
And eating.
Lord, Matt, please don't fucking make a video about this. I don't want to be on her channel. Just, like, leave me alone.
Okay, Nerf. I'm sorry. You're a brave soldier. You are a brave soldier for real. For having to sit through hours and hours of these disgusting videos. So it's only fair that we suffer a little bit for you. We salute you. I salute you.
Actually, DM Ambi is so different than the Ambi she presents on YouTube. Yeah. She came into my YouTube in October of I think it was 2023. Like over a year ago. Trying to like cozy up in terms of like being friendly. I'm not accusing her of anything else.
Actually, I feel like you reached out to Amber Lynn. We didn't see. Remember those messages? Remember the screenshots that you posted, girl? And well, quite a few of us were like, what was the conversation before this one? Yeah, there's a reason that you cropped them.
And when I wasn't having it, her tone changed.
Ugh. Ugh. Mm. Ew.
Well, that's why I didn't title this live cooking, because this isn't a cooking live.
And eating.
I'm gonna pre-make some quesadillas.
Is this the same day? Is this the same live? She's wearing the same. She's wearing the same clothes and shit. This is literally the same live. She's eating and eating and eating and eating. And watching herself eat. See, dude, that's always the telltale. Like, if somebody's just eating and chilling, like to do a normal mukbang, like I've seen this before. They're not my thing, but they're usually looking at something else or talking or whatever. And they're not like literally looking to their own eyes on the monitor, watching themselves eat. That's when you know somebody is, and I'm just saying, there's intent behind it other than just eating and like, oh, eat with me. Like, you know what I mean? Oh. Ew.
And eating.
Chow mein is good with shredded carrot. It's been a long time since I've had chow mein.
Ew.
I was looking for my regular bamboo spoons, and none of them are in the drawer, and the dishwasher is empty. And I genuinely don't know where they are. I have like 4 of them.
She also really loves to drink.
I'm doing good. So yeah, it's sugar-free strawberry lemonade with pineapple juice and strawberry flavored vodka. So it's basically spiked strawberry lemonade. Strawberry pineapple lemonade.
Oh, and not to mention dry bag. It honestly seems like her life is completely falling apart at all times. Well, nearly. Like needing to do a hurricane prep, even though she was not in the path of the hurricane. Or about her door dashing, complaining about it relentlessly, and then she got in a car accident. Don't worry. If you were wanting someone else in Girl World not to feel sympathy for, she's the one. Unlike her Amber counterpart, Rosie did once have a job, but she decided that it just wasn't for her. Okay, what she said was,
I just don't have the ability to keep up with the demands of that job. I just don't. I don't have it in me. And I was trying to figure out a way to make it work. It was a good pay though, Jessica.
which, okay, fine and fair, but that doesn't mean you just get to dry bag, girly pop. I have 2 jobs and have for years, and most days I
Find something that you can do. Girl, you can sit in a chair and do some at-home bullshit, like, you know, with the headsets or whatever. And, you know, I remember my brother used to do that kind of work. And you could do that. You could find an office job, some kind of office job. I mean, you could find something, girl. You could find something. Even what I do, I watch kids. I don't know what kind of person you are, though. I don't know if you'd be able to, because if there was an emergency, how quickly can you get up and be at that child's side or whatever? I don't know about that. But, you know, if it wasn't like small children, if it was like older, like kids, you could babysit, bitch. Something. There's something you could do. Driving. Sorry, guys. Hang on. I need a drink. I was sick the other day. Sunday night, me and my mom both got sick. It was weird. We both all of a sudden like started having like body aches and like headache, and we both had fevers, but it was weird because it was gone overnight. But I think that had a little bit to do with the prayer and the me putting clove oil. You guys, I don't know why I did it, but it just popped in my head. I was like, wait a minute, clove oil is good for because I had a toothache, and I was like, it's good for tooth pain. And I had some. I was like, I wonder. And I went in and I put some on the bottom of my feet. Always dilute, like if you're going to use essential oils for things, dilute. I used olive oil because I didn't have any coconut oil. But coconut oil will be best to, like, you know, kind of, it needs a carrier oil. But olive oil is safe to use too. It's good for the skin and everything. But I used a few drops of clove oil and a little bit of olive oil and made like this stuff, and slathered it on the bottom of my feet and my mom's. And then I threw some fuzzy socks in the dryer for a few minutes and got them nice and hot, and then put them on her feet, put them on my feet. And I really think that helped. Like, I don't know. It just popped in my head to do this. I didn't see it anywhere, but I was like, I wonder. And I did that. And we kind of laid around and like chilled. And in the middle of the night, she said that she woke up too. And I woke up in the middle of the night sweating like crazy because my fever broke. And I was like, oh my God, what? Like, and I felt fine. Like the next morning, I was right as the rain, and so was she. So I like to think that and also, of course, my healing prayers that I do. And, if you're on the spiritual side of things, then but I really think that a combination of those things helped. And the next morning we were both like, nothing was wrong. So anyway, I was quite relieved about that. All right. All right.
I don't have it in me, but I'm not going to quit and run to talk to other people to get their money. Now, I just want to say here, Rosie, if Amberlynn Reed sees you as a train wreck, it's time to reevaluate your life and what you're.
I wouldn't have a problem with her doing like, like if she was putting something of value out into the world, but sitting there eating for the people who have like a kink for it or whatever, sitting there eating like that. It's doing stuff like that I look down upon. I'm just saying.
You're trying to do. I always find it fascinating that she talks about selling the house that she and her brother live in.
But she was just like, without your financial help, we'd have to sell the house. And there's just a lot of implication with that. And that kind of snapped me back into reality a little bit.
When it seems her mother owns the house and doesn't even live there all the time. So that leads to a question. How do you sell something you don't own? Now, I'm not a fan of Amber. In fact, I think she is one of the most despicable people on this platform. But you can boast about being better than her all you want, and yet she at least lives on her own. Well, now she does. Just saying. But don't worry about her, guys, because in her bio, she has pretty much everything you can need to donate to her, right?
Oh my God, how typical. So typical.
In her link tree. But what else is in her bio?
Girl, you are not plus size. I am plus size. I'm 5'7", 270. I'm plus size. Girl, I don't know how tall, but you are absolutely as big as Amberlynn. That's 500 plus pounds. You are super sized. You are not plus sized.
It has many diagnoses in it. There is nothing that has been shown to actually be diagnosed. In fact, there are some people that believe that she diagnoses shops. Going from
and queer adult, and was following Emily. Oh, so she's not straight. She's part of the. She is exactly like Amberlynn in every way. She's trying to be Amberlynn or something. That's weird. Why would you want to be that? Oh my God, that is so weird.
From place to place and honing your skills until some poor doctor agrees with her. The state that she lives in does not recognize her as disabled because she tried to get on disability and it didn't work. and she regularly jumps around with her diagnoses because, well, it helps her dry bag. Now, all these lies about diagnoses make me think about Amber and Emily, who Rosie decided to follow, and one thing comes to mind. Who the hell wants to be a pick-me bitch in the Amberverse?
For real. Oh my God. For real. Who the fuck wants to be a pick-me bitch? For in general, anyway. That's weird that you want to be a pick me. That's so disgusting and like makes me want to puke. But in the Amberverse, in the girl world, like that is absolutely pathetic.
Don't be shy. You can at me, sis, because ain't nothing worse than a pick-me bitch.
Let alone to an Edie Yum Yum Mr. Burns woman. Rosie has said that she is bisexual, and fair enough, so am I. But for someone who advertises herself as that came out of the Edie Yum Yum community and was groomed into it as some kind of survivor and holier than thou, it is extremely fascinating that now she wants someone like Emily to pick her. I don't know. Honestly, Rosie will lie about anything and everything for just a scrap of attention. And the moment you point something out, you're going to be blocked and hidden from her channel because God forbid you do anything about her echo chamber. Now, is Amberlynn jealous? Hell, she might be. But what people are missing in this interaction is that Amberlynn has accomplished something. For the first time in her miserable life, she's right. Rosie did.
She is. Amberlynn. Amber, you're right about this. This is the one thing that you're right about.
Not message Tommy on the DL where she was being a shady piece of shit. Instead, she moved and started to do it in public. You know, be an out loud piece of shit in order to get as much attention as she possibly can from others and Amber. The coming result might not be to her liking. Not to mention using Rarity's name to get that attention. Like the clout goblin everybody knows that she already is. Which I believe brings us to her super secret Discord. She demands people email her or her mods to get into this Discord, so needless to say, I'm not in there. But I think that with the way she behaves, it's likely not a pleasant place for anybody involved. She demands silence, or at least silent acceptance of her behavior and how she thinks. At one point, someone pointed out that being shady to Zachary Michael was, well, shady, but it's okay. They deleted the super chat and blocked them. Now, I don't know what is going on in her Discord. I don't think really anybody does unless they're in there. But I do know this. Super secret Discords often hide super secret shit that a lot of people don't want the public to know. And just like Narc Alerts and a whole bunch of other Discords that were kept on the DL for the longest time, somebody will end up in there. And screenshots will be had. And honestly, I can't wait. And Rosie, let me explain something to you. An echo chamber is the safest place before things start to fall apart, which is why I was watching and waiting. I knew you'd get too big for your britches, pun fully intended, and you would overstep. And here we are, arguing over some Edie Yum Yum Mr. Burns looking woman with Amberlynn Reed. Girl, please, we all know you want the attention, but guess what? I have a feeling that this is going to be the attention that you have never been prepared for. Because the reaction channels you were talking shit on, well, they're going to see this, and guess what? Your control and echo chamber does not extend to them or their channels. So, on your own head be it. What I suggest is that the reaction channels take a look at the last 3 months of our...
I can't wait for Jordy, Mr. Snowflake, the Ankle, the ones that I watch to get wind of this and find, oh, she is in. You want the attention? You want the attention, girl, where you're going to get it. You're going to get the attention, whether it's good. Now that watching all this, I feel like she's going to have a problem with it because I don't think that she wants all attention, but I think she wants people to like her. And she was getting a little bit of that at first because everybody was like because everybody hates Amber and they're like, oh yeah, you know, even I was at first. But now that I see the real you, oh, I can't wait for the reaction channels that I know of. I can't wait for them to give you a little bit of attention.
Live streams and really take into consideration that while we do not have a new head of locals on our hands, we definitely have a pick-me one. As for Rosie again, I'll leave you with only this advice, and I try and go by it when I'm thinking of doing something so stupid it's going to hurt. There is positive attention and there's negative attention. Negative attention is easy. Positive attention requires
Actual work. Yes. Oh my God. Love, love, love this. Love this quote. There's positive attention and negative attention. Negative attention is so easy. Positive attention requires actual hard work. That's why some channels, it takes forever for them to get somewhere. Some channels might get lucky and it'll happen overnight. But the attention, I won't get into that.
Actual
Just keep
hard work. That is it for this video, and welcome to the new locale verse that I'm creating, guys.
Fabulous. Oh, I'm subbing, Nerf. I'm subbing. I'm subscribing. I enjoyed that. And thank you for your hard work. So Chantal and Amber had a baby. Right? Let's see what the comments say. Oh my God, she's giving such ALR energy. For real. Oh my God. I used to think I liked her. But after some of this most recent ALR drama, I'm so done. She could have avoided being a lolcow so easily, but she felt right into it. Mm-hmm. Why does she want to be involved in girl world so bad? Right? Why? That's so weird. Very good work, Nerf. Great video. New sub also here. While Diddy Lynn does live on her own, that is true. She does not own anything except stickers, her clothes, and journals. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Says picked off the crust unironically. Shut up. She does. She sounds like the perfect new lolcow. Anyway, please go subscribe to Nerfy, or at least go check her out if you're into the Amberverse stuff. Thank you, you brave soldier. Nerf, you are a brave, brave soldier. And I am grateful for you. And I will be watching you more. Hi, Angie. I'm sorry I didn't see your comments. Hey, Ange. I'm sorry I didn't see. I know I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. I was watching this. I don't remember. Obviously, I must have, but I can't remember where. It had to have been after I unmodded everybody. I must have. Hey, and no big deal, babe. No big deal. I'm sorry. I'm just now getting around to your comments. I was like deep into this video and not checking like I should have been. I apologize if you're still here, babe. But I'm glad that I'm so happy that you came in and said hi. But yeah, I must have did that after. I forgot that I did that. But you are a trustworthy individual. So there's always a reason that you are a mod here going further. Trust and believe that. Last time, I thought I was being really good about the mods, but this is one thing I want to let you know, darling. I don't do this, make people mods just for the like, oh, I mean, I do. I like you. I love you. I care about you, of course. But I don't want anybody to get, I don't mean this in a bad way, but like oh my gosh, it's a badge of honor type thing, because it's not. I mean, it is, but it's not like that with me. I trust you to, you know what I like and dislike to be on this channel. Like, you know how to weed out the negative from the positive. So, yeah, which there isn't much negative, honestly, but I trust you to do that. And you can be, like you said, you had things going on. We all, you have a life, babe. We all have lives. I totally understand. It doesn't make me love you any less. Trust me, it doesn't make me love you any less. But things happen. Our real lives matter more than online lives or whatever. So I'm glad whatever you were going through. I hope that you oh, and also, Angie, please add my new Instagram if you could. I made an Instagram for the channel. Hang on, I'll pop it up real quick before I jump off here. But yeah, people have taken the mod thing. I want you to take it seriously, but I don't want you to be like, oh my God, and get like kind of like a superior. I know you won't, Ange, but some people have. And that's why I had to really I'm like, nah, and I had to block some people. And yeah, that shit was wild. This person, like, legit, these so-called accidents kept happening with this mod that I had on here, where they would time people out or whatever, and they'd be like, oh, I'm sorry, that was an accident. Okay, once or twice is an accident, but when it happens 3, 4, 5 times, I'm sorry, but we can't be having these so-called accidents. And they got totally offended and upset and was like, oh, so we're not friends anymore? Like a little 12-year-old child. And this person was well into their adult years, we'll just say. I mean, not trying to be shady, but this person was very much old enough to know better than to be acting like that, we'll just say. So yeah, I had to get rid of that, because that's no thank you. And now I'm very, 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 very extremely picky about mod. I think you, Ange, and our friend Amanda that comes here, who is the most dependable. Oh my gosh. Girl, Amanda, if you see this, mwah, love you, darling. She is an A1 day one, just like you are, Ange. Big time. Absolutely. So only the A1 day ones, the true ones, not the fake ones, that the fake will fall off. The real will ride, the fake will divide, and the fake have divided. But anyway, okay. Ange, if you see this or if anybody sees this playback, please add my Instagram. Please go follow me on Instagram, I should say. I'll show it to you right now. And we can talk on there. We can actually like message. It's Sarah Lee XOXO, but the O's are the number 0. Okay. So, oh, Flo. Oh, what's this?
This letter that I'm reading is from your higher self. You wrote it somehow because you knew that one day you were going to read it. So, your higher self basically said, okay, Flo, I need you to give this message to them because they're ready now. So your higher self waited for you to be ready, wrote this letter, and said that you would see it exactly when you need to see it. So I'm going to read it. And this is what your higher self wants to tell you. It says, chosen ones. We begin with telling you all are chosen, but only some of you have stepped up. Many hide in the shadows, fearful of what's to come. Therefore, they have abandoned their mission due to the unknown. You are hearing this written channel dispatch because your soul made a contract to hear it at the exact moment it would be of use to you. Hear us. It is time. It is your time. You are all done now with hiding. It has been the hardest road for you to walk on. So many potholes and sprained ankles. Yet you wore a cast, healed yourself, and marched on. You now have a choice. Will you walk the path of joy, of light, love, and freedom? You thought your mission would end in a war or a battle. The battle is over, and your war is complete. We ask you now to put down your weapon. It has gotten too heavy, and we want you to feel lighter. We just need for you to live. You are free to live. You have stood in warrior stance for so long. Your back must be hurting very badly. We see you are tired, battered, and bruised, and you needed healing. We gave you time to heal. You have not been lazy. You have been healing and resting. We enjoyed your resting stage, and now we see you are getting restless. Yes, you are a very active, creative, beautiful mind, and you are so impressive. All are enthralled by your wits. You do not know how impressive you are. Your humble demeanor has been both and good and a hindrance for you. You forgot to reset your crown and pull up your throne. You great divine one, you are powerful, magical, and much loved by many subjects. Now, my child, you are ready. You are finally ready. I am you. You are me. We are strong. All you have been through has prepared you. Because of you, because you have built up an armor that is uncrackable, this message found you because you wrote it. Your higher self knew this day would come, so you prepared this message for yourself. So when you felt you would be ready, you would read it to yourself. If this message reached you now or whenever it has, you are ready. This is the chapter where all from the past is released. All that held you back is free from you. You have detached from all attachments that do not serve you. And a reminder, everything you went through has prepared you for bliss, in capital letters, bliss. You deserve this and you earned this. You worked your ass off for this. Funny how you thought you were being lazy and doing nothing. Darling, you have achieved spiritual growth far beyond anyone's comprehension. You are profound and once again, extremely impressive. We are proud to give you this letter. We are proud to bring you the letter that you wrote to you. And you found it, and it found you. Your higher self says that you knew this day would come, so please accept this letter of completion, this certificate of mastery. You deserve it. Now be ready and make a plan for what you want, what you have manifested for yourself. You did this. You manifested this. You're ready. You made this happen. All that hard work is now paid off. Congrats. You're a wonderful, divine, ascended master. And remember, gifts can come in many forms. You will teach many what you have learned. You will and have done amazing things in multiple dimensions. Remember, you are a multidimensional being, a powerful astral traveler, an astral master, and remember who you are, because the time is now, and you are ready. Sincerely, your higher self. And it's 5:05. This ended at. I hope you guys read this. I felt this like so strongly. I couldn't sleep last night, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get up and write down what I'm hearing, because I was hearing a lot. And then I kept hearing it's from their higher self, from your higher self. She's right. You're ready. You're ready. And then I said, I'm gonna write down. Just tell me what's right. And this is what's been written. Your higher self knew that you would be going through this, whatever it is that you've been going through. It's been a rough road. I'm hearing ups and downs, tired, drained, up, down, round, things not working out. The collective shift is receiving their good karma, and you're one of them, and you're ready. And so your higher self knew that you would find this letter when you needed it, right? She wrote this, he wrote this, she or he wrote this out to you, knowing that you would find it and it would find you. So please rewatch this and re-listen to it, because your higher self says you need the reminder over and over that you're ready. Be prepared for what's to come next, because it's a beautiful time. I love you. Bye.
That was so lovely. I'm glad that that was the first thing that popped up. And that's crazy that that's the first thing. Love you, Flo. Please go follow her too if you're into the spiritual side of things. But anyway, all right, I'm going to jump off here. Ange, love you, darling, if you're still here. Thank you so much for popping in. And I'm sorry it took me a minute to get to your comments. We will actually do a live where we actually like talk and stuff like that very, very soon. I know I've just been having all these things for us to watch and stuff like that. And I forget to check back the comments, and I'm sorry about that. But anyway, all right, babes. I love you guys. And so glad that you gave me a little bit of your time. I appreciate it more than you ever know. Tippy tippies are very much appreciated too. My channel isn't monetized, so any tippy tippies to my Cash App or PayPal scrolling at the bottom are very appreciated, but not necessary, darlings. But I very much appreciate them. Okay? And I appreciate you. Your time is the most valuable thing that you can give to anybody, not just me, anybody. Right? So be careful who you give your time to. Okay? And as always, I wish, I hope, I pray for every single one of you health, wealth, success, and happiness, and blessings and protection over every single one of you, especially protection over all of our children the most. Okay? Amen to that. And we will talk soon. Okay? Bye, sugar pies.